Lessons. Okay, so I'm live. If you're not on our YouTube channel, make sure you're subscribed. Okay, if you're just watching us for the first time, please make sure you get on that channel so you get all the updates. So, like I was saying, so we've had our share of doing airdrops that wasted our time. But what we have right now is not those things. We have seen the light, and then, like I said, it doesn't mean that all the airdrops will make you money. But I tell you, if you are consistently consistent, all right, a lot of them will make you the kind of money you've never even made in a year. All right. I'm telling you, there are people that have not seen $2,000 in the past 5 years in bulk. And if they are consistent with this thing, it could come. Even $4,000 can come from one airdrop. So then the other thing I said is this. That we said if you do a drop, you make money. It doesn't mean if you do a drop today, you make money tomorrow. Nothing of value comes so cheaply and quickly. All right. There is nothing big you've accomplished that you just started today and you succeeded tomorrow. If you are doing a business and you're successful today, you are putting years. But in airdrop, we're not saying it's going to take years. We are just months, some months, and the results will follow. All right. There's an airdrop going on called the Islamic coin. I didn't post it because if I post it now, some people start judging me, calling me names up and down, as if because I'm doing a drop of Islamic coin, I've become a Muslim or I've become a jihadist, or better still, an imam. So, you know, some people are what am I going to use now? But then I think they said they're going to launch it on the 1st of September. All right. So these things are there. They are there. So I promised I was going to show us how to do. The thing is, if you're able to know how to do 1 or 2, 3 airdrops, if you are smart, you should be able to do every other airdrop because the processes are the same. All right. What surprises me sometimes is that some people, you show them airdrop today, tomorrow you still show them, next tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, even though it's the same process, just different companies. So let's look at what's that one. I talked about a Zilli Quest, right? A Zilli Quest. Okay. Let's go there. I posted it on our Telegram. If you're not on our Telegram, please get there fast so that you will not be missing out on anything. So I hope this is not going to take too much time. Okay, this is the Zilli Quest. Okay. In fact, these people, they came, SCS, they have 2 airdrops. I didn't even post the second one. This, from when I did this, I've done like 5 airdrops today. Actually, more than 5. But I just posted this one. I can also post further, all right? But I will post more, but let's do this. So all you have to do is to copy the link, take it to MEXC browser. I hope you all have MEXC browser. If you don't, I will. Okay, see this one airdrop I just did before we started. I will send this one to you guys too. Okay, I'll send this. I'll post it possibly in the list stuff. So when you post on your MEXC browser, if you already have your MetaMask, right, installed on MEXC browser, then it's easy. You just connect to your MetaMask and follow through. All right. You see, it says connect. So you connect. Your Discord, but it's better to connect or you log in through your email, depending on what you did. Okay. I like using MetaMask because I know that it's the same wallet address I will submit to them when they ask for it. Because you know they're going to ask you for wallet address. All right. So when you click on it, click next, and then it brings a place to click connect. It asks you to switch network as well or sign in. So you sign in. And then you can then begin to do the other stuff. Let me go here. I've been enough for here. I do himself. So it's asking me questions that's like, I should start all over again. Okay. So I did it here. Okay, you can also use a Kiwi. I'm trying to use Kiwi now because I noticed that on Kiwi, I did it earlier. So once you have connected, you will log in, add your username, just fill whatever they request you to fill, just fill it. Okay, follow the prompts and make sure you are good to go. Think from there on, you can then carry out those tasks. Whatever task that it wants to carry, click on it. You see the task. First, daily connect. If you click on the daily connect, right, it will bring out whatever, claim it. Weekly connect, click on it, claim it. Invite friends. If you have people to invite, you share your link with them and then invite them, okay? And then you also claim it. And then you click on, this is the 5 friends. They have, I think, 3. Invite 2 friends, invite 5 friends, and invite 10 friends. Each of them has the number of points they give to you. So you just go ahead and follow through with the tasks. Some of them will join their Telegram, right? When you join, come back and claim it. Click on it and claim. You see this claim place we highlighted. So if you have done all the tasks you have not claimed, please go back and claim them. If you don't claim them, you just wasted your time. All right? I hope this is clear enough. The next one is the one you have to just fill the form. Let me get that and send it to the group. I think sent it. Okay, so this is it. Maybe I even post it here. Let me post it in the Zoom chat box here. I'm also maybe in the team. So that is it. It's a form. Fill it. They'll ask for wallet. Please go and copy your Trust Wallet, MetaMask wallet address and submit to them. Answer them wisely so that they will consider you. I did one stuff like this, and when it was time for them to launch, all the early adopters, they just shared $300 for everybody. At least $300 in our money is like about 200 and something thousand naira, right? So Don't know. I can't post it in all the groups, but okay, so I posted it. I think okay, so there's a whole lot more I wanted to say about airdrops, but I think we can pause it there for now. If you're trying to do these airdrops and you have any challenge, I think this tool I just posted, you can just reach out to me, and there's one or two more I will post when we're done with this meeting. And if you have any challenge, chat me up and just send me a message. I'm not too good with calls, okay? Message would be better. All right, so let's go over to what we have for today. Today is supposed to be more practical lessons in our journey trading futures. I can say that this could be the best thing that will happen to you in this space. Taking control of your business, your finances, your income, being the one making it happen. So, Freedom, what do you think we want to do today? To a market analysis, right? Practical session, market analysis, talking about trading view and the rest of them. Okay, so over to you. I've made you a co-host. I think I should exit and return, something like that.
All right. Okay, I believe you can hear me now. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's section. So, someone's hand is up already. I've not said anything. Mr. David, please ask your question.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah. Thank you very much for this great opportunity that you're giving to us for free. It's only God Almighty that will bless you all and our mentor, Pastor Providence. Yeah, I wanted to ask a quick question regarding the wallet, the MEXC wallet. Yeah, Pastor dropped the link. I actually created the wallet this morning, and I tried to do my KYC, but I'm having issues with the KYC. When you get to uploading your ID, when I click on the upload, the camera prompt comes up, but the front camera is not picking the ID card. Rather, is the back camera which was facing me, and I couldn't snap the ID card. I thought it was my own phone that was bad, so I used a friend's phone, the same thing. I actually got to support. Support said I should manually allow my camera to work with the MEXC software, but I just couldn't do that. So I got stuck with my KYC this morning.
So if I'm getting your question right, your camera is not capturing the ID card or just coming?
Yes, and I tried it with another phone, the same thing.
It doesn't work.
Yeah. So I don't know if you have any technique, if anybody has experienced it. So there's a technique that you guys use, so you can just ship it to me so that I can also do that.
As about saying you should use another phone, but since you said you use another phone, I think it's either network or just try again later. Because
Okay. Thank you.
yes, try again later. All right. I think he just downloaded it. So, all right. Thank you for that. Maybe just try get
Thank
back.
you.
If it still doesn't work, we'll find out alternative.
Okay. Thank you
All right.
very much.
Yeah. Somebody else again.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Mine is not a
Good evening.
question. I just want to help out on what the last person just said now. In uploading your document in any exchange for KYC, you should allow that exchange to access your phone for that moment. You can just choose why using the app that they can access your phone. So with that, it will move faster. Thank you.
Okay. So, Mr. David, you could take note of that. Let's get on what we have today. So, I'll just be sharing my screen. Try to be as slow again as possible. So, I'm opening up my TradingView app. This is what we're going to be using for all our analysis. You come to, before you trade a coin, you should come to TradingView to do little technical analysis before you get on with the trade. So we should open our charts. At the bottom here, you see charts. At the bottom, there's charts. So you click on it. And then where you see BTC USDT, if you click on it, you can search for any coin you want to trade. So let's use FIL. Now, there's something here you should understand. On the right side of the screen, this whole part, this right side, there are exchanges there, the name of the exchange that the coin is on. So we're using MEXC. So before you select the coin, you should make sure that the exchange is the right one you're selecting, so you don't select the wrong thing. You could also filter it here so that you just know what you're doing. FIL. So we use MEXC. You just search and you see here. All right. So I'll just show you the different tools we're going to be using, basically. Now you should understand something, that you don't buy at the top, you buy at the bottom. Like I told us yesterday, we buy the red and we sell the green. You don't buy when it's pumping, you buy when it's dumping. Then you sell when it's pumping. I hope that is clear to us. Now we should understand that BTC, the first thing you need to do before you take a trade, you should check the BTC USDT chart. BTC controls the market. If the BTC is dumping, coins will be dumping. If it's pumping, coins are pumping. If BTC is red, the other coins will get red. If BTC is green, other coins will turn green. So you should always check BTC before you do any analysis or whatever you want to do. Now, let's say we want to trade FIL USDT now, for instance. So we check BTC USDT and check it on MEXC. You can see the BTC is already just going down currently. Maybe it might hit somewhere and reverse. But anyways, it's going down currently. You understand that, okay, this is the period where you short coins. You don't buy now. You can also buy now, but like the market is going down. That's what you should just understand from this. So we'll go to our FIL USDT. Where is MEXC? Sorry. MEXC. I'm going to be teaching you about indicators I'm going to be using to know when to buy and when to sell. So at the bottom here, this plus, there's a plus sign here. I don't know if you can see it on our end. There's a plus sign here. If you click on it, there are major indicators we're going to be using to take trades. One of them is called stochastic RSI. So you search for stochastic RSI. I've already added that as my favorite, so it's just going to come up. But you search for it, you could just see it here. Then close to it, close to it, you see a star button. There's a star button there I'm trying to mark. Okay, there's a star button there. you could just add it to your favorite from there. Then click on it. If you click on it, it will be highlighted light blue or blue. Then click cancel. You see it show down here. This whole window here. That's our stochastic RSI. Now let me explain what it does. So if we should take a look backwards, you see how it works. When the coin, if you look at the right side or at the right side of the screen, you see different numbers here from the stochastic. Take note from the bottom side, this stop I marked. This stop I marked now. From there downwards is the stochastic RSI screen. From there upwards is our charts and all that other things there. So you should understand that these numbers here, you're going to be working with them. Now, if you watch at the stochastic RSI, it follows the trend. As the trend is going, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. So then when it gets to this top here, between 80 and 100, when this trend that is moving right now, this stuff moving right now, once it gets between 80 and 100, you should understand that it has gotten to an overbought position. What I mean by overbought, the buying pressure has been pumping. It has been pumped that the market is now tired. It has held very strong. What do you understand there? That it's about to get to a reversal point. Now take note. Let me take it back. If you watch the other times, see when it got to that overbought place. Here, you see what happened next? It crashed again, down to the place. It came again, there again, to this top again. It crashed again. So the market basically follows that trend, goes up and come down. That's why I keep saying you buy the red and you sell the green. It keeps following that order, just goes like that to there and come down. So you should watch out before you take a trade. You should watch out when the trend has gotten to the overbought position. Then you could short the market immediately. Now, because I say short the market immediately, doesn't mean you should just come, you see it there, you short it. There are still some other factors you look at for. But let's say, okay, this coin is getting to an overbought position to be shorted. Now I'm on the 4-hour time frame. Now let me explain something to you. There are different types of traders, like I said yesterday, the day traders, the medium, the swing traders, and then the long-term traders. I'll explain that. We use different time frames for each different traders. For the day trade, you're going to be using the 1 hour to the 4-hour time frame, and then the 1 day time frame. 1 hour, 4 hours, and then 1 day time frame, but mainly 1 hour to 4 hours. For the swing traders, you use the 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, and so on and so forth. The investors use like 1 month, 1 week, 6 months, just higher time frames. Now watch this. You should understand that when you come to the market, you zoom out before you zoom in. What do I mean by that? It's currently on a 4-hour time frame. You should go to the 1 day time frame. Okay, I didn't show you guys where to switch the time frame. Sorry. Here where you see 1D, you could switch time frames from there. So we switch to the 1 day time frame, and you could see the market. This is what I mean by zooming out. You go to the bigger time frame to look at the look at the overview of where the market is currently sitting out. So you see that the market is currently at the bottom, meaning that we're expecting a reversal, a buy trend to come up. You've seen it that is sitting there currently right now. You go back to the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame is showing you that it's still going up to get to the overbought zone, prepping for a reversal downwards. Meaning that for a few minutes or for a few hours, this coin is going to go up because it's currently sitting on the floor a little bit. It's going to go up to that point, and then there will be a reversal. It will sell for a while. You should understand this. Now you're going to add support and resistance. I'm trying to bring everything together for us. You see that on the 1 day time frame, okay, and what is at the range is overbought, is oversold, meaning there will be a reversal. Now, if you check the one there, you've seen that like it's already at the bottom. It's already at the bottom, preparing for a reversal. You've gone to your 4-hour time frame, and you've seen it where it's getting to a point where it will come down. So what you should do in this kind of situation, you could go and place a trade at the top, somewhere at the top here, meaning that's the last resistance because it's still going up. Somewhere at the top here, if you check the 1 hour now, you see that is somewhere in between. Okay, see where it is between the 1 hour, showing that it's still going to go up in a bit. Showing that it's still going to go up in a bit. You see, it's just going up. So you should understand that what is just the market is saying is that this trade is going to go up and sell for a little while. Then when it gets to a support, when it goes up to hit the resistance here, it will sell around here or back here and then move up in a strong buying momentum. I don't know if anybody's understanding this, going with me. Why did I say that? The 1-day time frame is lying on the floor, preparing for a reversal. But the 4-hour 1 hour is telling you that it's still going up in a bit, about to hit that overbought area where it will reverse. So the reversal is taking you down to come and meet this 1-day time frame. It's taking you down to meet the 1-day time frame. So basically, you just use the calculations and everything, understand that, okay, on the 1 hour time frame is currently on the rise. The 4-hour time frame is still on the rise, getting to the overbought position. Now you understand two things. Once it gets there, it will make a reversal. So then this is where support and resistance comes in. So I zoom the trade now, and you could check now. This is the last resistance. We could take here to there are higher highs, higher and lower lows. So we take this as the nearest resistance close to it. And you could see that it's currently going up to get to that overbought position. So you should take here where the last resistance is as the nearest overbought position for a reversal. So there are two things you could do. You could either go here and short it for a little while till it gets back to the next support and take your profit. Then prepare for a little dancing around again on the downward path. But ultimately, you know that, okay, for the next 1 week, 2 days, this coin is going to get on a strong buying momentum because it's already on the floor. So the 1 hour, 4 hours are already confirming it because they're already going up, getting to that overbought position to come down and meet this 1-day time frame to do what it's supposed to do, which is to buy. Let me slow down a bit and see if there are lots of hands up. So, Celestine, ask your question.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, I'm following what you are saying, but could you please use the number for me so that, because sometimes we are using just one phone before we go to trading view and come back to this place, so it's somehow confusing. So we tend to focus just on your zone. So can you please use figure to know the place you're talking about as a resistance and to know the place as a support and all of that? Please, just the numbers like 0.60, 0.
Okay.
So we can understand it better.
I get your point.
Thank you.
So, Miss Ife.
Hello, good evening. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. My question is, among the chart, for example, let's say the million-day trader, I didn't get what you mean by you zoom out first before you zoom in. I need a clarification on that. Then the next thing I want to say, out of all the charts, the 4 hours chart, the 1-day chart, the 1 hour chart, which one do you draw your resistance from? Which one do you use as indicator? But finally, which one will you use in placing your trade?
Okay. I got your question. So when I said zoom out, I was meaning you look at the chart on a larger time frame to know where the market is sitting right now. I don't know if you get that part clearly.
Yes.
Like the 1 day time frame. You get that part, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now to get your support and resistance, you go to the 4-hour time frame because you are a day trader. If you're as a swing trader or as an investor, you use longer time frame. So if you look at the charts right now, let me drag a bit. We could draw a horizontal line here. Now the resistance is basically the highest point that's gotten to. I know that line is a little bit too big. This is the problem with using phone. So the resistance is the highest place that's gotten to within a particular time frame. And the support is the lowest place that's going to within a particular time frame. So getting your resistance, you should use a lower time frame, which is the 4-hour time frame. Now you should plot here as the nearest resistance. Because day traders don't trade like swing traders. I will explain that. Day trader, you're basically looking at making a little amount for the day from like 5 to 10 trades. But the swing and the long-term traders will just take one trade and they will cover like 100% to 200%. I don't know if you're understanding me. But as a day trader, you're looking at the short times to ape into the market and just collect profit, wait for the next setup, enter again, collect profit. So you're not going to be using the main resistance, which is somewhere at the top, far at the top. You're going to be using close by resistance that could hit and move a little bit. So let's say the last resistance, which is here at the top here. Let me mark that place so that you don't think. Here. Try to mark this. Okay. Here. Or that a little bit below. That red tip, the shortest red tip there. I hope you're seeing it. The shortest red tip there is the closest resistance close by. Also here, that top red tip is also a resistance. Now there are two things that can happen. If you watch the trade and you've seen this close resistance now, you set your order there for a short. Now it gets there, it will move down a bit. You should understand that it's a short time. A lot of people don't understand. It's not a long-term trade. It's a short-term trade. You're basically looking to ape into the market, collect profit, wait for the next setup, enter again, collect profit. Because of your capital and your equity. But if you're a long-term trader, you should use a higher time frame. You just leave the trade and forget it and just leave that place. But basically, you set the resistance as this place. For a short, you draw there as a resistance. Now you understand that on this stochastic RSI, it's already heading to that place for an overbought position where it will come down for a quick reversal. I hope I'm explaining right to you guys. Anyway, I'm getting too fast. Just draw me back a bit. So we use here as our resistance, which is 3.875. The current is currently at 3.711. Now it should go up and hit 3.875, and it will come down to as low as 3.8794, sorry, which is the next support there. I'll explain it again. This is our resistance, 3.868. Sorry, 875, I think. Yeah, 872. Let's call it 3.870. Now it should get there. Looking at the stochastic RSI, you're working with the support and resistance, you're working with stochastic RSI. So you should write this down as the first technical analysis tool: support, resistance, and stochastic RSI. Now you're watching it get into the overbought zone. The overbought zone on the 4-hour time frame is basically this 3.870. Is this 3.870 you're seeing here as a resistance here? That is the overbought zone. It's heading there. Now when it hits there, it will come down and retest the support, the closest support close by, which is 3.800. From 3.870 to 3.800, if you enter the trade, you should be in a lot of profit already on a short. Now let's go to the 1-day time frame. Let me make you understand something. You're seeing that it's getting down here. So basically on the 4-hour time frame, you understand that if you hit there, and it will come down to retest, to get to where this 1 day is. where this one is sitting on the floor, which is around here, 3.700. Sorry about that. Okay, let me highlight. Which is around this 3.700 area. It's trying to get to that retest bottom. Highlight this point. So let's get back to the 4-hour chart. So like I was saying, the 3.870 is your resistance. The 3.800 around there is your support. So you're looking to ape into that position and collect profit. So what you're basically looking at for is the nearest resistance, nearest support, and looking at your stochastic RSI, where it's sitting on, where it's getting to, where it's coming back to. If you understand those three things, you should be able to make profit every day. Now, the only thing that could spoil this setup is if there is a news, which is fundamental analysis. What you're basically doing is technical analysis. There's fundamental analysis, and then there's one stupid one, emotional analysis. Now, technical analysis is what you are I'm basically showing you of this, the support, resistance, the stochastic RSI, and other tools I'll show you. Now, fundamental analysis is news. You're not going to be needing that currently. Those are for long-term traders, those that are focusing the market for a long period of time. And then there's, let's not talk about the last one. Let's just focus on these ones. So basically, like I was saying, this support, you should understand support and resistance of a coin. The support is the highest point it has gotten to. Resistance is basically the resistance is the highest point it has gotten to. The support is the lowest point it has gotten to. So we should try to manage to understand those two things. If that is what we can understand in this moment, I'll be very happy with us. Support and resistance. Because those are the two major things that backs the coin, that determines the movement of the coin. Now let me explain something to you. If eventually it should come here and break the trend, it should come to this place we marked as our resistance, right? The 3.870 here, and break it, and break the trend and go above it. I said yesterday that when a coin breaks its resistance, that resistance becomes support automatically. Automatically it becomes support. So you should understand that you don't rush to close the trade yet. You see what your stochastic RSI, you notice that it's in the right area. You're supposed to come down. So watch it for a bit. It will come back to retest. Once it breaks out, it becomes support. It will come back to retest that support. So let's say it breaks out of 3.870, it will come back to touch 3.870 again. Now, if it comes back there and break through 3.870, then you know your setup is correct. It's still going to go down. But then in the case where it comes by and touch 3.870 and begins to go up, there are two things you could do. You could actually close the trade and come back and reanalyze. Or you hold the position if you have enough capital. You hold the position and open other trades at the top. I'm going to teach you that as we progress anyway. Hold other trades on top so that it will just hit them, and it will reverse. Because basically, it's supposed to reverse for the 4-hour time frame. It controls what happens that day. The 4-hour time frame controls what happens that day. The 1 hour to 4 hours, it controls what happens within that day. But you should also use the 1 day time frame to determine so that you understand what's going to happen. I don't know if I answered your question right correctly. Was somebody asked that question and I was trying to explain to you. So okay.
I think Freedom has done a good job so far. And talking about the other hedging of your trade, I think that should be done tomorrow. All right. Trying to hedge your trade with multiple orders. I've taught that before in a different way. And this is the beauty of what we do. We are all trading and we are profitable traders, but we are trading with our own different strategies. But if you look at it, the strategy is the same. All right. So I'm going to explain briefly with just your MEXC app what he has explained with the trading view. Now, some of you are saying he's too fast. He's not really too fast. It's just that
it's your first time. All right. If you are saying it's too fast, it simply means it's your first time. Yeah. And like I said earlier, you don't get things like this just once and you know it. All right. So all you need to do is later on settle down, go through the video, play, pause, check, play, pause, check. That will help you. That's why we have the YouTube channel. If you are not on the YouTube channel, that means you're still playing. And I bet you you are missing something very big. Okay. Don't bother about the complication, your head is spinning, the confusion. Relax. It's your first time. You are going to, maybe we'll go, when we start tomorrow, might go over it again, and then we'll add to it, okay? How to hedge your trade. Do you understand? With trade hedging, there are two things that happen. You trade with peace. And two, you need the blue account. It had the news won't even come safe. Okay, so nice one there. Miss Sekene, your hand has been up. Before I talk, let me hear you. Are you still there? Okay, let me go on. Yeah, please speak
Hello.
up. Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome.
Actually, I'm always on this platform most of the times, and I have one or two challenges. I know about forex trading, but I have never traded on futures. I keep seeing futures on Binance or on any of these exchanges. I don't venture into it. I don't know it. It looks somewhat complicated. But my problem now is that listening to this guy talking about it, I'm seeing that it's the same support and resistance that he's using, but the places that he went to use the icons, the 1 day, the 2 days, or sorry, the 1 day, the 1 hour, the 4 hours for the day traders, I don't know where he went to. I couldn't see where he went to anyway. Then secondly, the way these things are being taught, for some of us who have not done anything about futures, I really doubt if we'll be able to even venture into it. I will plead, if it's something that can be taught 1, 2, 3 times, I think I personally will highly appreciate it so we can be carried along. And then I want to ask, what's the difference between this futures trading and the normal forex trading? I think I'll leave it at that. The difference between this futures trading and the normal forex trading, like on hot forex or something, and all of that.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
what I want to know.
First of all, you started by saying you've most of the time you are here, but you don't know where he was going to. But at least for the first and the second day, yesterday we even mentioned that everyone download and install TradingView app. So if you don't have TradingView app, please, that is where that instruction is coming from. That thing, that chart you're seeing, TradingView app. You use it for forex, use it for stocks, use it for indices, use it for commodities, use it for futures, for crypto, everything trading. That's what they call it, TradingView. It gives you a holistic view, the most solid tool for crypto or trading analysis, both forex, stock, exchange, market, indices, commodities, what have you. So that is TradingView app. All right. Secondly, you made mention of the necessity of repetition. I think you are only saying what I said before you even started talking. I said that this thing might look like it's not clear because it's your first time. That we'll still go over it again tomorrow. And then once again until, before we add anything, we'll go over whatever we've done today and again. So I also advise that after now, go back through this video. By the time you watch this video again 3 times, it's like we have taught you this thing how many times? 3 times. It's the same effect. All right. So finally, you asked the question, what is the difference between Forex and crypto? There's not much difference. Forex is dealing with currency pairs, fiat, right? While futures is dealing with crypto. It's like the Forex in crypto, all right? So their charts are different. Even in the crypto itself, the exchange you are using to trade your futures also, they differ. Okay, that's why I know why I chose, because I've traded on Binance, I've traded on BYBIT, I've traded on OKEX, I've traded on what do you call it now? Let me look for the name. BITGET, KuCoin, SuperX, traded on all of them, and I've traded on MEXC. You see, MEXC has a lot of features that will give you joy when you start trading. Followed by the next in line would be BYBIT. That's why I send out those 2 links, that you should make sure you're registered on MEXC and then on BYBIT. And I'm not telling you to go and download the app. Make sure you get the link of your sponsor. Get my link for MEXC and for BYBIT and get registered. Make sure you are in my structure. So I hope that answers you. So let me still go over most of what Freedom has said. Okay, so today I traded 5 trades and I won all 5. All right. I entered 5 trades and I won the 5 trades. I made money. I traded 5 times. I made money 5 times. And I'm out for the day. I'm still seeing trading opportunities, but I've not traded again. All right. Now, if some of you know what I know, you won't even do anything again. You'll not talk to anybody. Nobody will call your phone. You don't have anybody's time. I'm saying the truth. Because some people, sometimes they fear, as a problem, they say, see, some persons know even 50% of what I know in this industry. Some don't even know. Some when I even train, say, you can't even talk to them. You can't reach them. Even their family cannot reach them. And as I'm talking to you now. So let me show you something. Is my screen showing? Okay, good. So this is MEXC, right? So on this coin alone, I traded 4 trades today. I traded one on Bitcoin. Traded one on Bitcoin. So he talked about time frame, right? Time frame was one of the things he repeated severally. When you this is MEXC app, when you open it, this is how it shows, right? Then here you have futures, okay? So you click on it. So I'm here now. And remember, we've talked about making sure it's on isolated, right? And also making sure you're not putting more than 10x as a beginner, or 5x. Those of you who are first timers, use 5x. Okay. So mine here is my long is on, put everything on 10x now. So on both sides, both for long and short, I have 10x. So you have set your leverage already. Okay, so the next thing, I've chosen that this is coin. There's a reason I chose this coin to trade today. Let me go to the reason I chose this coin. Now, watch what I'm about to do. I went to the market, all right? And I discovered, remember he said something. Please make sure you are looking at futures when you come here, futures, all right? He said something. He said the first coin to check is Bitcoin and know the direction of Bitcoin. What that means is this: don't trade against Bitcoin direction. Get that. If you watch most of the trades I posted today, I posted 2, right? The one I made 5%, the one I made 30-something%. For those 2 trades, it was a short. Why? Because Bitcoin was on a downward trend. Bitcoin was going down from 29,000 to 28, and now 27, and possibly to go down again, maybe 26, 25, wherever it wants to get to. I don't really care. Whether I go up and go down, I will make money in this market, and you should too. All right. So first thing I saw that Bitcoin is on a downward trend. How do you know that? Open Bitcoin. Are you seeing these candles? Are you seeing what is happening? Look at what is happening. Look at this movement. Okay, look at this movement. Are you seeing it? Look at this movement here. This thing is going. Are you getting it? So when I saw this, I needed to look for a coin that is yet to respond to this movement. I don't know if you are getting this. Because eventually, if you like, make your head there for up there. When Bitcoin bow, you go follow and bow, as long as you're in the crypto market, because it is Bitcoin and the others. Every other coin is called alternative coins. Altcoins means alternative coins. So Bitcoin controls the movement of the market. If you can understand the Bitcoin movement, you can understand the movement of the whole market. Before you narrow it down to a particular coin, understand Bitcoin direction. So I had to go after seeing, say, so this is a downward trend. So I need a coin to do what? To short. But I don't want to short a coin that is already down. Because Bitcoin is already down. I can't short it. I should be looking for the reversal point to long it. Do you understand what I mean? Okay. What is long? Long means you are buying. You are buying because it's about to go up. So I need a coin that is still up, but I know because Bitcoin is down, it will also go down. So I want to short it from the top. I want to open a short position from the top. So I went back to the market. And what did I look? I looked at all the coins that are green. I even saw this DNX. But the one that caught my attention when I started trading was Rune. You see, it's still showing green. And you can see that they are on fire, all the green coins. That's because people are busy shorting them. People who know what is happening. They are on fire. This fire you are seeing on them means serious activity is going on these coins. Like I said, on this coin alone, Rune, I took 4 trades and I won the 4. So this is the second stage. I've picked a coin. Why did I pick the coin? Let me enter it. You see why. See what this coin, see what I saw. While every coin was going down, this coin was doing this thing. And I know this coin cannot succeed against Bitcoin. So long as Bitcoin is going down, I need a coin that is up here that will soon respond to the movement of Bitcoin. So I picked this coin. All this thing he's explaining now, this is the summary of it. He's going to explain it again, but I want you to get a picture where even if you want to trade this now, you can trade with what I'm telling you now. So I picked on this coin. And you see, just hold on. You see the time frames he mentioned, they are still here too. Look at the time frame here. Look at the time frame. You have, here is 1 hour, here is 4 hours, here is 1 day, here is 1 week. Are you seeing it? So I go to 4 hours and see the movement. You see that thing he was showing in that stochastic, that you see it will reach there, it will come back, it will reach there, it will come back. You see the same thing is happening here. Red, green, red, green, red, green. Are you seeing it? The same thing. So All I needed to do before I short, let the green come up here again. Are you following now? You can even look at this chart now, see all my trades that I took today. You can see them here. You can see this one, this red here, I chop here. This one green here, this one came down here and went up again. I chopped here again. So you can see the trades in between these candles that I took. So I've chosen a coin and I've seen that it is up when Bitcoin is going down. So it's also about to do what? To go down because it's already at the peak. Every time it gets to this point, it's showing here that every time this coin gets here, look at it from here, it came down, it went up again. That's just what you're seeing here, zigzag, zigzag. This place, this whole place is telling you that you can make a lot of money here without going anywhere. So when I saw this, I said, market don't set. So all I have to do is to wait. And each of these peak has prices. Look at the peak. Look at the peak here. You can see the highest it went today is 1.643. There are two things you can do. Or one even right now, I can decide to go set a short at 1.6. Are you following? Or 1.59. Right now, the price is 1.55, 1.558, whatever. Set it at the top and leave it. Once it touches, because every time it touches this peak, this top here, you can see the top. Every time it gets to this point, it reverses down. That is, it is overbought. So it will start selling. Why am I looking for a coin to sell, to short? Because Bitcoin is going down. So that is one, understand the direction of Bitcoin. Two, look for a coin that is about to respond, all right, to the direction of Bitcoin. Number three thing I did is to check the support and resistance within the past 24 hours. See, the moment I clicked on this coin, on Rune like this, and it brings me here, you will see here, this is, sorry, just hold on. Let's see, take pen. You can see here, this is 24 hours high and low, all right? So the highest, that is the resistance that of this coin is here. And you saw it in the candle here, it's also showing here, right? It's showing here. You can see the same price that is here. This is 1.628. So this has shown me the highest it has gotten to. All I need to do is to go and set my trade around this price, the short. I short it around this price. If I want to long it, I long it around here. The lowest it has gone to. You can still see it here. It's showing here too. The lowest it has gotten to is showing here. You see the support, and there is just by looking at this place alone. All right? By looking here, I've seen the support and what? The resistance of this coin. The support is 1.382. The resistance is 1.623. I can set two trades here and still win. And win the two. But I don't want to trade against the direction of Bitcoin. All right. So I want to be in line with the big bros. It's going down. So I want to short it. So what do? I set my trade. Since the highest that I was going to is 1.62, I can just put my trade at 1.6 or 1.59, close to it. So that in case it touches 1.59 and goes up to maybe 1.65, 1.67, it's not too far from where I entered before it will start returning, and it will go far because it's very far. This support is very far. In all the trades I did, no one came close here before I left the market. Just once I saw it, it was good enough, I exited. So I think I've explained about four things right now. Number one, first, find out the direction Bitcoin is going, all right? The market sentiment based on Bitcoin's position. Number 2, look for a coin that is about to respond, or already that is just responding, okay? That the trading position will favor your analysis of Bitcoin. So I found this one. Number 3, look for the support and what? Resistance of this coin. Okay? Number 4, set your order. If you are shorting, set it close to the resistance, right? If you are longing, set it close to the what? Support. I hope this is clear. So let's do that. So I open, click on open, and then remember, first of all, I've also taught you how to set this, make sure you are not isolated and you are on 5x if it's your first time and you are not too experienced. You're on 5x, 10x. I didn't do any of my trade more than 10x today. You can do 15x, you can even do 20x. Depends on how sure you are about your trade and also how much fund you have, all right, to withstand drawback. So I put it on limit already. And then the price, I put it on 1.59, all right? 1.59. Then remember, I don't trade with more than 20% of my equity. So I put 20% of my fund. And then I click on open short. And it shows me like my liquidation price. That if this, you are saying this coin will go down, all right? When you get to 1.6, that this coin will go down. If you continue going and gets to 1.742, your account will be wiped. You'll be liquidated. This is very important. What I'm showing, what you are saying here now is very important, but I will not teach, we will not teach this today. How to hedge your trade based on your liquidation price. We'll use certain trigger trades to hedge trade. We'll be using trigger so that your margin will be open. You'll understand that later. You understand that by tomorrow. So, but you can do this. You can just fund small money, $10, and practice what I'm doing. If it's not clear now, right now, just settle down after now. Go back to the video. Fund your MEXC account with $10, $100. Engage trade. Practice this thing. All right. It can be on this coin or on any other coin. It will still go for you. All right. Like you can see. Let me go to Telegram. You can see what this guy here did. What do you call that? Richmond. You can see the first trade I posted, right? We were all around, but everybody just doing thing. So I posted it on Telegram. See that I made 5%. And he saw the coin run and he went to check the coin and he entered his own and he made 4.3% and came out. All right. And then I did other trades. Then eventually I posted another trade. The same, you can see the same coin 10x and 30%. Now 30 plus 5, let's call it 35%. So I made 35% today. All right. Now with all of this ROI investment platform up and down, how long does it take you to make 30%? You see why I'm putting in the effort to teach you this. Do you know how long? Sometimes I will month, 2 weeks, as the case may be, to make that. Just today, 35%, and that's because I don't trade under pressure. Okay, so let's assume that. Let's say I traded with $700. If I traded with $700, 10% of $700 is how much? $70, right? 5% is 35, right? So let's do it times 3, 30% plus 35. So that's $245 for a capital of $700. Do you understand what I'm saying? So all of these people invest here, do this one here, they're just wasting your time. Okay. If you can sit your ass down and keep your head down and listen and learn and play this video again and practice, or more, you don't need nothing. All right. So I click on confirm. So I've set a limit order. You can see that I have no open position, but I have an order. Meaning I've set this trade that the moment RUN will rise to 1.59, let it engage my trade, a short, because I know when it gets there, it's likely to do what? To reverse, because the highest it has gotten to within, that is the resistance level is what? 1.63. So I'm very close to it. And of course, I took note of my liquidation price. We'll talk about that tomorrow. How to use that. That's one of the things I love about MEXC. Before you engage the trade, it shows you your liquidation price. Before you place the order, it shows your liquidation price. That will now guide you to set your hedge trades. To be able to set your hedge trades. All right. Sorry? Okay, so I want to hear any comments, any comment, any question. Take your hands up and let's. Okay, let me hear you. Binawe. Please ask your question.
Okay, good evening, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, my question is, as you are setting the limit, before the thing get back to your limit and start pick up your trade, because I don't see where you put on a stop loss and then perhaps take profit. If maybe you are not around, you are doing some other thing, busy doing some other thing. If the trade now go against you, will it not wipe out your equity if your equity is not enough to hold you?
That's a good question. Okay, first thing I will tell you is that since this year I've been trading, first thing that will surprise you, I've not lost one trade. I've been trading since January. I've not lost one trade.
Wow.
That will surprise a lot of traders. In fact, most people giving signals. I'm not even giving signals, but most people giving signals. Eh? And what did they lose? In fact, they're a bunch of losers. All right, so now I'm teaching you something that I discovered, strategy that I discovered. Now, when you begin to apply this strategy, you also make your own discoveries. All right. Okay. Now, I don't use stop loss. I hedge my trades. I think I might be the first trader you're hearing that from. Now, the reason is because the days I was using stop loss, I was a miserable trader. Because stop loss would take me out of the market and the market will go back to where I predicted. And that means I wouldn't have been liquidated. But now the market has taken my money from me and gone back. So I was a miserable trader, frustrated and sorrowful. So then I found out that with a platform like MEXC, before I enter the trade, I can actually know my liquidation price. Now you're making me to say what I want to teach tomorrow. What? What? I don't think any trader would have told you before now, except you have been attending my classes. So, like for this trade, I saw my liquidation price is 1.74, right? So I will go and set a trigger trade. I can set a normal trade order too, but it will affect my margin. So I'll set a trigger trade that when the market gets to 1.7, trigger my trade for 1.2, 1.72. My liquidation price is 1.74. My trade, I set another trade for 1.72, and I will trigger it by 1.7. Too sweet. Now, the result is that if eventually the market was going to liquidate me, by the time it hits 1.7, a new order will automatically set to hedge it at 1.72. So when it is rushing to, the market they do like monitoring spirit. Market is going to liquidate me at 1.74, and I set something waiting for it. It triggers at 1.72. As soon as the market touches 1.72, another trade takes over my trade. My liquidation price will reset to possibly 1.8 or 1.9. All right. Now, when I'm setting that trigger trade, I would have also seen my next liquidation price, possibly 1.8, 1.9. So if it's 1.9, I'll set the third trigger trade that when the market gets to 1.89, trigger trade for 1.9. My dear, by the time I set 3 hedge trades like this, go reach till next month. All right. So that is what I've been doing since January, and it's been fun. You see, this thing makes you, one of the reasons why we lose money. The last thing he did not talk about, emotional analysis. Fear, uncertainty, anxiety, trading under pressure. So when you set a trade in such a way that, you see, my last trade for today, I set it and I off the phone, lie down and slept. Woke up and closed the trade in profit. And I've been doing that again and again. So this is it. Okay, I hope this answered your question. Now, for take profit, you can set take profit. Right? Sometimes I set take profit, and I set it in an insane take profit. And most time it enters.
Okay.
All right. I said it take profit based on. So if I'm shorting, I know the support level. I set my take profit close to the support level, and in case listen, what's the name here? Precious, let me hear from you.
Good evening, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I just want to ask, assuming I want to start a future trading with $10, what should be my leverage? Likewise for $100, is it 10x for a $10 account and an $100?
Even if you want to use $10,000, use 10x, 5x, 10x because of your level of experience. As your confidence improves, right? Remember what I said. The reason why people lose money is not because they are not good traders, because they are emotional traders. Okay, so use 5x or 10x for a start. When you are getting more conversant in the market, you can increase it to 15x. But I wouldn't advise you to do more than 20x, because sometimes your analysis will be correct. Everything you put in place, one useless news will come out from somewhere, and market will just focus on messing you up. Okay. Tomorrow we'll talk about other tools that are on MEXC, like the trade reversal tool. Okay. For example, you're using $10. you still enter the trade with 20% of your equity, meaning you are trading with $2. So if you make 100%, you are making $2. If you make 50%, you make $1. Are you following? If you made 25%, you made 50 cents. That's how it works. That way, you are not just focused on making money, but staying in the market. Trading safe. That's more important.
All right.
Okay. Let me hear from Michael. Michael, are you there? I thought I gave you, I'll tell you to unmute. Okay, if you're not there, I think
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, Pastor, thank you very much for this wonderful knowledge. We are grateful.
You're welcome.
Yeah, what I want to ask this word called trigger trade. That's what I want to understand. I don't know the meaning of trigger. You call it trigger trade.
Yes, we'll do practical of trigger trade tomorrow.
Okay,
but
thank you.
What it means is this. What it means is this. I want to set a trade to open at 1.75. But I don't want the trade to be open until the market hits 1.73. Do you understand? Because I already have a trade running. And if I open another trade, it will reduce my margin. What it means is that it will hold down some of my funds and possibly affect my liquidation price and all of that. It will not allow me to open multiple trades. Are you with me?
Yeah.
So because I want to open more trades, I use trigger trade. With trigger trade, I can open up to 5 trades in one trade with the same money. Okay. So that when one trade is going off, it will trigger the next trade. So I'm opening a trade for 1.75, then I set the trigger to be 1.73. So when it touches 1.73, it will now open the position, because sometimes as soon as I started 1.73, it's touching the next level. So as it's opening, it's picking it. It's picking it straight up. So there will be no room for that challenge of I don't have enough funds. That's just what it means. I hope it's clear.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Julius, you say you can send a message to the group. What group are you talking about? Okay, well, I think we've done a lot. Freedom has done a lot. I mean, the way the guy did pieces if you're able to follow, if you're able to follow his explanations for the trading view, you'll be controlling the market. You'll be controlling his market. This guy is more. they are doing things. Okay. So, and I want everybody in this community to do the same. I'm really pissed by what all these investment platforms are doing. I'm pissed. Okay. It's not really touching me because I know a lot. Like I used to say, I know too many ways to make money. All right. It's not a bragging. No. That is me. Maybe it's my name that's making it that way. All right. So, but this is what I think can help everybody to escape this ruthless, heartless, and wicked people. Okay. So please, those of you who have $10, put it in your MEXC account. Start rising. Somebody said he has $8 in his Binance. You can't move it out. See, swap it. Go on Binance, click on trade, then you see convert, click convert it to Tron, withdraw it to your MEXC, go there, sell it to USDT, move it, use it to trade. I have people I have trained and they started with $1. They started with $1. I have people that started with 50 cents and turned 50 cents to $17 in one day. So, guys, you have I don't know how to put it. So long as these things hustle, push you enter my community. If you follow, God has heard you. All right. So see what you can do. I want to hear by our meeting tomorrow, those who have made money with what we've taught today. I want to hear people that have made money. Somebody here, while I was giving the analysis, he was applying it and he has already made money. He has made 4% already. As I talk here, this thing I was explaining just now, he used it on a coin and he has made 4%. So, what you should look at, all you need to do is to make 10% of your money every day. There is no, even the Yahoo platforms, even the scam platforms, they can't pay you 10%. And if you're making 10% trading futures, you're not making any money. All right. So my goal per day is to make 30%. That's mine. And of course, most times I exceed it. Because there are sometimes I put the trade and sleep up, wake up, I see 100%. Maybe God do one for me. Miracle need to try Jesus. I'm done for that. So guys, let's do this. Let's do this, okay? Again, I'll send the links for MEXC and BYBIT. With time, we'll go to other parts. I'm also happy some people are able to participate in some of the ideas. See, when I talk about, I wrote down 10 ways I make money. I'll teach about that maybe towards the end of this training. Towards the end of this training, I'll talk about 10 ways I'm making money. Okay, 10 ways I'm making money. Ideals, farming, staking, hodling, spot trading, futures trading, forex trading. Talk about all of them. So, but guys, futures is what we've dealt with today. See, you have people who need this knowledge, bring them on. Bring them on. They got to know this. And then bless ourselves. So again, I want to say thank every one of us for being here. Let me get my link for MEXC. And then BYBIT. Is it room? No, don't be afraid to trade. What you should do is trade with little money. $5, $1. I know that $5 is a lot of money for some people, $10 is a lot of money for some people, but that's the only way. You gotta try somehow, somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get my link for the please look for that link, eh? Please, I hope you guys are on our WhatsApp group and on the Telegram. Get my link for BYBIT and the code and post it to the group, please. So please, you will get the link there. Okay, finally, let me get the link to today's video. Today's YouTube video. So I just posted a link to today's video. I will also post it on WhatsApp, our WhatsApp group. I don't normally post it on all the groups. So one of my main groups, the easy ways to earn online. Okay, on WhatsApp, I've just posted it there. And then I'll post it on Telegram. If you are subscribed to, you should be able to see you can see now, you see this rich monk has done 4% and 8% on that room that I'm explaining. So that's why I said, look at what I'm teaching and do what you have to do. So that's the video. Go through it and do something. I need testimonies tonight, okay? Yeah, send the BYBIT. You've sent it. All right, beautiful. So I'll send one more airdrop. There's an airdrop still on that. Remember, all this SCS chain, we're talking about Super X blockchain, or Super X blockchain. That's Super X. That's why I said don't play with that Super X. That I'll still write on it big airdrop. Second one, I'll send it after now. So you also get on it, okay? Different projects are about to launch on Super X, and it's like they'll be dishing out airdrop like crazy. Let's catch in and see if they are worth anything. From $100 to $500 to $1,000 won't be bad. At least you have money to start your trading journey or recover from what all this platform left, right, center has taken from you. Trust me, you recover by the grace of God. Thank you for coming and God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay? See you tomorrow. Okay, the Telegram link. Let me get the Telegram link to you guys. And get the Telegram link. So I just posted the Telegram link. Please join. I'll also post it to maybe 3 of our groups. I'll post it on the NTFE group. I'll post it on Easy Ways to Earn Online. I'll post it on Daily Crypto Profits. I'll post it on what's the other one? I'll post it on 1,000 people to $1,000, 100 people to $1,000 per month. Okay. So that is it. And Okay, let me also send my link for Super X. So for the person asking for Super X link, that's the link. All right, so guys, one hand is up. Yeah, you. NKY. Yeah, what's your question? NKY, talk to me. All right, guys. I guess NKY is not there, okay? Hello?
Network, you say.
Network, right?
I don't know, do you get me?
I think I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead. See what you should do. Type your question in the chat box. I think you'll be faster. I'm already about to close this. So type your question in the chat box. I'll give you 2 minutes to do that, since your network is not allowing you to talk. So my people, I think network has logged that out already. Good night. See you guys tomorrow. Please go through that video, take action. You can even use this coin. This coin now is doing things and things is. But don't FOMO. Don't FOMO. Say, make I do and now, make I no lose that.